Did you know over 80% of men and 50% of women will experience hair loss? But it's actually worse for Black women. Did you know that for most African American women, over 2/3 will experience significant hair loss by the age of 50? So let's get into today's Tip Tuesday video, where I will tell you about some herbs for hair loss to help prevent or slow down that hair loss. So let's get into today's video. Hello my happy nappy crew, it's NowIamNappy here, and we're going to discuss week 12 of our Ayurvedic hair challenge. And y'all, this week we are focusing on herbs for hair loss. So I'm actually briefly going to tell you about 10 herbs for hair loss in this video, and then focus on the 3 that we'll be using this week using my Ayurvedic gloss bar. So let's get into this, you guys. This week I'm actually going to shampoo my hair first. So I'm going to do a pre-poo with my hands, just finger detangle my hair, and I'll tell you all about these herbs, okay? Alright, so we're going to begin with me using my oat and aloe leave-in conditioner and my DHT blocking oil, which we know helps fight that male and female pattern baldness. To go ahead and pre-poo my hair, I do a slight finger detangle in this case. And y'all, while I do that, let me discuss some of the most common forms of hair loss, or better known as alopecia. The first is androgenic alopecia, which is that male and female pattern baldness. This is a type of alopecia that leads to thinning over time. In men, it's seen as a receding hairline and baldness at the crown. And for women, it generally tends to thinning all over at the top of the scalp. There's also Alopecia Areata, which is an autoimmune disorder where the immune system attacks the hair follicles, resulting in hair loss. Next is scarring alopecia, also known as cicatricial alopecia. It's very common for Black women to have that CCCA. This happens when hair follicles are destroyed and replaced with scar tissue. Next up, and the most common, I would say, around women of color, particularly Black women, is traction alopecia. This type of hair loss occurs when there's constant pulling or tension on the scalp, causing those follicles to become damaged, leading to hair loss. Now, there are some varying causes for hair loss, and they range from maybe genetics or predisposition for hair loss due to hormone imbalances in the system or the body. Also, hormone changes during pregnancy. Certain medical conditions can have it, as well as stress, nutrient deficiencies, especially that iron, vitamin D, or vitamin B deficiency. So this is also why I want to stress that if you ever experience any form of hair loss, to always go speak with your doctor first. Make sure you get that blood test and understand what can be the underlying cause of your hair loss. That way you can better work at addressing to fix it or slow the process down. So today I'm going to list 10 herbs that help to minimize and reduce hair loss and varying forms of hair loss. And then I'll delve into the 3 that we'll be using throughout this video in my Hibiscus and Moringa and Amla gloss bar. Alright you guys, just as we move along, I'm going to reference that I will be shampooing my hair with my Hibiscus and Chebe shampoo, making sure to rid all the pre-poo and dirt off my scalp so that my hair can receive the Hibiscus and Moringa gloss bar. Y'all, I always use a double boiler method to melt down this particular gloss bar. You want to make sure you add about 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of water or aloe, whatever liquid you would like to do. Put that on the stove and melt that down until you get a nice and creamy consistency. So while I'm doing my shampoo and melting down this gloss bar, I'm going to tell you about these 10 particular herbs. Alright, so the first herb that can actually help to prevent or slow down that hair loss is saw palmetto. So saw palmetto extract is believed to inhibit the enzyme responsible for converting testosterone to DHT, which is a hormone that eventually leads to that male and female pattern hair loss. Another herb is ginseng. Ginseng is traditionally used to promote hair growth and improve scalp health by increasing circulation to those hair follicles and stimulating that hair growth. Next up is Amla. Amla powder is rich in antioxidants such as that vitamin C and has been shown to help block that DHT. The next herb is Moringa powder. We know Moringa has 92 of the 102 vitamins, minerals, and amino acids essential for everyday life. So it's really great for those suffering from nutritional deficiencies causing hair loss. Next up is green tea. Now green tea is rich in antioxidants and compounds, that EGCG, which may inhibit the activity of DHT and promote hair growth when applied topically and consumed orally. Next up is also stinging nettle. Stinging nettle extract is believed to block the production of DHT. Again, that causes that male and female pattern hair loss, and to promote hair growth by stimulating hair follicles. Next is hibiscus. Hibiscus is said to strengthen hair follicles, reduce hair loss, and promote hair growth due to its antioxidant and vitamin C content. The following herb is aloe vera. We know aloe vera is good for soothing that scalp, reducing inflammation, so any type of inflammation related hair loss, again like that scarring alopecia, aloe vera is good with that. It also promotes hair growth and improves the health of hair follicles. Then you also have rosemary. Now you can use rosemary extract or rosemary oil, and that's also used to help stimulate hair growth by improving circulation to the scalp and promoting hair follicle health. Then there is lavender, and lavender oil has been suggested to promote hair growth and reduce hair loss by increasing the number of hair follicles and promoting deeper follicle depth. Next up is lavender, and lavender has said to promote hair growth and reduce hair loss by activating those inactive hair follicles and promoting deeper follicle depth. Now, these are the 10 herbs that I mentioned, and again, while I apply my hibiscus, moringa, and amla gloss bar to my hair, I'm going to go into a little more depth about hibiscus, moringa, and amla powder. So the first herb is hibiscus, and hibiscus contains natural acids like the vitamin C or ascorbic acid and citric acid, which are rich with antioxidants that help maintain the scalp health and provide a conducive environment for hair growth. It's also rich in vitamins and minerals like the vitamin A and iron, which are essential for hair health, nourishing those hair follicles and then also strengthening the hair shaft. It also has anti-inflammatory properties to help soothe scalp conditions. We know that scarring alopecia is an inflammatory response, so this is a really great herb for helping to reduce varying levels of hair loss due to vitamin deficiencies as well as inflammation. Alright, so next up is amla powder. We know amla is rich in vitamin C. It's a really powerful source of vitamin C and contains iron, which is essential for healthy hair growth. Y'all know this was a really essential herb I use when I have my iron anemia. Really good for those who are suffering from that crown baldness and that crown related hair loss. It really helps strengthen the hair shaft and nourish those hair follicles. It also can help reduce inflammation, has anti-inflammatory properties and antimicrobial properties. Again, also good for those who have any type of scarring alopecia. Also, research suggests that amla extract may stimulate hair growth by promoting the proliferation of derma papilla cells, which is crucial in hair follicle function and in the hair growth cycle. And next up is moringa powder. We know moringa has 92 of the 102 vitamins, minerals, and amino acids essential for everyday living. Again, all of your vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin C, your B vitamins, your zinc, your iron, your protein. It is a powerful herb to promote hair growth and strengthen that hair shaft. It was really good for those who are suffering from any type of nutrient deficiencies. It is also suggested to have adaptogenic properties, which means it helps your body to manage stress. So those who are also experiencing stress-related hair loss, it also has anti-inflammatory properties. So you can use this topically and internally to help lower that. Now, you guys, I applied the gloss bar and left the gloss bar on for about 3 hours. And then I did something a little bit different because while this bar does have moisturizing conditioning properties, because of the moringa and the free amino acids in moringa, there is some strengthening properties to this. Now, you guys know I like to do usually some type of strengthening treatment. So I felt now is a good time to apply my strengthening hair mask since I'm already kind of doing a strengthening treatment with the moringa gloss bar. So I'm going to apply this on because, you guys, it is kind of due for me to add a little bit of protein to my hair. And because I'm not doing a hardcore treatment, I'm going to use a mix of these herbs along with my hair mask to get these properties. Now, I left that on for an additional 1 hour and then I rinse it off. Now, for me and my hair, you guys, I did not need a deep conditioner because, again, my strengthening hair mask is pretty well balanced. But if you feel like your hair needs some moisturizing properties after using the gloss bar and strengthening hair mask, I highly recommend you use any of my deep conditioners or your favorite deep conditioner that you have at home. You want to apply that for a minimum of 1 hour to get your hair back hydrated, and then you can follow up with your moisturizing products. Now, today I'm using my own Now leave-in conditioner, and you know it, my Hibiscus and Chebe moisturizing styler, to put my hair into some very large twists to stretch my hair. So I stretched my hair for about 5 hours, and then I decided to go in and style my hair. Now, y'all, we're gonna do a little fun style. I parted my hair 2 on the side, 4 in the middle. If you notice the bang parting going down, and then 2 on the other side. I'm gonna be doing a top knot bun with some twist bang hangover. So go ahead and see this twist pattern here, and then I'm going to flat twist everything down just like this. Take a look at the screen here. So the bangs are twisted downwards in an angled section, the way it frames my face in a better fashion. Again, you can choose whatever bang form you like for your hair. Alright, and then I'm going to tie the rest of my hair up in a top knot bun. I'm just going to do two twists and then pin that together. Then you guys, I'm going to go in and just add some beads. I have a big old bag of beads here. I'm just going to kind of play with it to see what I like and get whatever makes me feel happy and feel pretty at the moment. And of course, I'm going to put a scarf on and give you guys a final reveal, a voila treatment. Y'all know I love a good final reveal. This will be my style for the week. I hope you enjoyed learning something more about herbs that can prevent hair loss. You guys can also check out some of my video on my screen if you have a particular form of hair loss. I have a number of gloss bars that can work with different and varying forms of hair loss. So check out the video on the screen as well. But that's it for this week, you guys. I will be live on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to answer your questions. But that's it for this week. I'll see you next time. Bye.